beautiful Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for April 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, so the new moon is in Aries on the 1st of April, which will see us all as a collective really checking in with ourselves about our goals, our dreams, and finding higher vibrations. So you will feel extra energy levels over the next month. You'll feel a little bit more spontaneous than usual, have a little bit more courage, drive, and passion than you've had recently. It is a start of new beginnings, so we start to feel a little bit fresher and a little bit more positive about the way ahead. This is, according to some, it is considered the real start of the year, okay? So you will feel that energy with that new moon in Aries. Then we have a full moon in Libra on the 16th of April, and that's all about balance, refinement. It's about getting justice. It's also a time for feeling love, enhancing love connections or relationships, friendships blossoming, but also it is a time where you think about detoxing and getting into some sort of routine. Now the things that you'll be focusing on for the month, I'm going to get 3 cards here. We've got wisdom, we've got sensuality. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know regarding their month of April? What's that all about for them? And we've got magical powers. Okay, so that's about you empowering yourself and recognizing what you truly are capable of. So you'll be focusing on that energy and get that real drive, that push. Now the 9th house is activated for you, as well as the 3rd house. The 9th house is all about searching for deeper meaning, philosophical energy, understanding your place in the universe and your place in your surroundings. Also, you'll be compelled to either think about studying something or opening yourself up to learning higher. It could be about your dreams or your goals, but you'll be connecting to your higher self and realizing a dream of some sorts. Also, this time is starred for travel, so you may be compelled to either book a vacation or think about planning one. Also, you may have one planned already, and that is a time where you'll activate it. The 3rd house is interesting because your 9th and 3rd house complement each other, because that's also about quick trips or educating yourself. It's also about communicating and expressing yourself and getting a better deal or negotiating better deals, being more understood, okay? Now, your first card there for you is wisdom. It's number 7, which is about accomplishment. Number 7 connects to the chariot card. So I feel like your knowledge, your determination will see you succeed. It says, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Okay, so Wednesdays are really positive days for you throughout the month of April. But this is about you seeing the bigger picture. Okay, using your knowledge to see, and it's almost like C360. You're seeing it all like a bird's eye view. And I feel also owls are really good at seeing in the dark. So I feel like if there's anything that's hidden or anything that you feel intuitively you sense it, I feel like it comes to light, you see it. So if someone's holding a secret or there's something that's really you're compelled to search for, you find the answer. Now it's really interesting. Before I started this reading, I kept seeing a piece of a puzzle piece. So perhaps there's something that you're wrestling with, because I meditate on your reading before I do your cards. They kept showing me an image of a piece of a puzzle. So either you feel like there's something missing at this time, or you feel compelled to search for that missing piece, or a missing piece of the puzzle comes to you in the month of April. So I mean, it may be that some of you are actually going to find like a piece of a puzzle on your path as you're walking. It's so random, I know, but I feel like it's a signifier that something is coming on in. Could be that you see a billboard, or maybe you're listening to this reading right now and you can see a puzzle piece, or you can see a billboard that's got a shape of a puzzle piece there. So I feel like that's an important signifier for the month of April for you. We've also got sensuality. Okay, number 21, which is the World card energy, and that is about accomplishment, drive, but also it's about delighting your senses. Okay, making your home space a place where you delight in being, so making it like a sanctuary. But it also says your freedom flowing far. I'll start again. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So this is about coming back to your center, opening your heart to that wonderful playfulness that we all have within ourselves, you know, nurturing our inner child, and, you know, seeing the brighter things in life, connecting to friendships or situations where you feel good about being there. And as I said, making your home space. Some of you will be thinking about doing DIY in order to, you know, spring clean or move things around so that things feel fresh. And I feel this is about you enjoying yourself again after a period of feeling, you know, either lack of energy or low drive recently. That's all been due to various planetary alignments, but things are going to start to feel a little bit more exciting or passionate or spontaneous. We've also got magical powers, number 24. When you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6, which is the number of balance and harmony, and that really connects to the full moon in Libra on the 16th of April, which connects to your 3rd house. Okay, which is about quick trips, as I said, but also education and learning, because both houses, the 9th and the 3rd, kind of complement each other. They're kind of about similar aspects, but the 9th house is a bit more philosophical about your place in the world. It says magical power, so I feel like you're going to recognize what you're capable of. I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. So I really feel something is coming to light for you. Something becomes apparent to you that you've been searching for, or you find out a secret piece of information. But the most energy I'm getting from this is that it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I feel like this is your time to rise and recognize what you're capable of, and feel that powerful sort of energizing momentum throughout April. Now I'm going to get your overall faded energy, and then I'm going to do a Celtic cross to see what is coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know regarding April? Beautiful. Leo, you are being your wonderful, authentic self, and you're leading with yourself, shining that wonderful light of yours. Don't ever let anyone dull your shine. I always say that about my beautiful Leos, because you naturally shine. You're born to stand out, and it's just part of your nature. It's not you showing off. It's not you wanting the center of the limelight or anything like that. You just have a natural gravitational field where people are magnetized towards you, and I feel you're going to get that high vibe energy. The Sun card is a Leo energy card, but this is about you feeling that powerful drive, that energy, that light. They give me the word exuberant. Wow, what a word, exuberant. So either you are reading a passage of text as you're listening to this reading and you just saw the word exuberant, because that is not a word that I tend to use. So please take it as it resonates. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know for April? The Chariot card. Now, when I did the monthly readings, the yearly readings for a lot of the signs, the collective energy was a Tower energy. A lot of people are going to get some sort of shock, or some sort of there's some sort of surprise change. It is a worldly event, is what I feel. I dread to think what that is, and sometimes I don't like to tap into certain energies, because whilst it is wonderful that forewarned is forearmed, sometimes it can also weigh on my mind too, and it disconnects me from my energy. So sometimes it makes me go off center when I witness things that or I see things that are horrific, for example. So riding the subway, for example, is a very difficult experience for me, because I absorb energy and I can see sometimes images of things that people are contemplating, for example, and it just knocks me completely off my center. But anyway, we're going to go to your first starting card, and then I'll take the rest of the Celtic cross from there. But as it stands, your energy is very positive. even though there will be some major shift in April, you may have heard other tarot readers or spiritualists talking about all the K2 placements and things like that, and Saturn and Mars. It is a very disruptive time, and it can bring, especially with Uranus as well, it can bring some shocking surprises. But at the moment, I feel like you're in a really good position, okay? Really, really positive position there. Now, especially since we're starting as well with an Aries Leo card there as your starting position, which is an influencer, okay? Having courage to go after something. That's the King of Wands there. So the Sun is your protagonist energy. You are trying to be positive despite circumstances. I feel like you're trying to be honest with yourself, because the Sun always represents a truth or something coming to light. You're going to feel high vibe energy, but you're going to get some clarity on your next part of your journey, your direction, okay? Because we got the Chariot card there. That is a directional gauge for the month, and I feel like you're becoming aware of where you need to go to or what you need to do in order to achieve what you set out to do, okay? The Sun indicates there just going to be an energy here of some sort of disappointment that you're getting over, or some sort of lack of energy or motivation, and I feel like you're rising out of that energy in April. And I feel like this is you being positive for the month ahead. And I feel like you have every reason to be, actually, because you're actually influencing your circumstances in some way. The Empress card is a lot about abundance, but it's in the resistance position. So this is your challenge for the month. There's going to be moments where you feel a little bit of lack of confidence, or you feel with the Empress card, I feel like it's something you've been trying to achieve. Whilst you will achieve it, because the Chariot card says you're going to gain victory and you're actually going to move forward for success, I feel like it's been slow process, okay? So with the Empress card in this position, it can mean sometimes that you talk yourself out of situations because you feel like it's not going to happen for you, or you feel a little bit like off your center, like disconnected. I'm going to pull a quick card on this because I'm getting like a slight indecisiveness with this card. So perhaps there's a decision that you have to make, a big decision that you have to make, and you're not really sure what is the best route to take. And it's almost like you may be holding off, or you're trying to hold out to make a decision on something, because they're giving me an energy of resistance. Okay, now for some of you, you may have, if you've lost motivation or drive, some of you may have also neglected yourself, neglected your beauty regime, or neglected your sleep in some way. You may have been burning the candle at both ends. Spirit's indicating that this month, April, is the month where you actually overcome that challenge, okay? You will find the energy to reinvest in yourself. And, also to recognize that you're beautiful, both inside and out. Male or female, not a gender specific reading, but if you've been feeling a lack of energy recently and you're like, you're not, I feel like sometimes you have not been in the flow. I feel like you get back in that flow and you start recognizing that you're beautiful, both inside and out, that you actually have a lot of potential, and you reconnect to the things that you were once really excited about, okay? So you may have been going through some depression, but I'm not medically trained to talk about that, so I can't really discuss any further, but what I can feel is that it's changing, okay? The Two of Wands, yeah, so with the Empress card, the main energy is the Two of Wands, which is the waiting. How long will you have to wait? I feel like the challenge, it has been difficult, but I feel like you're getting moving now. So if you've been waiting for a long time for something, they're indicating that it won't be stagnant anymore. The Two of Wands is about mapping progress, recognizing that you want the world and you can have it. Everything you need is within you, and you have the opportunity to have the whole world in your hand if you want to. But it's about taking action, and you may have been envisaging something new, but you're in the process of creating it. So it's going to take time, and you have to be aware that you're actually aligning yourself with a frequency where the universe is also going to match you halfway and bring you everything you need. I mean, if you have a look at that, the Two Wands either side is 11. I know it's number 2, but it always, whenever you get a Four of Wands as well, they say it's 11-11 portal. So I feel like this is you being on the right path for something, but it is a slow moving process. The Two of Wands can be about ambition, and you have got your designs on the jackpot. The Empress card is about abundance, both material abundance as well as emotional contentment. So I feel like you're inviting It's almost like you're inviting the universe to meet you halfway to accomplish your goals and dreams, because you've got your eyes set on something. You're expecting something. You have an appetite for success, a yearning for it. And I feel like you're expecting things to turn out in your favor, and they will. I feel like you being positive, having that positive mindset and that expectation, you will get everything that you desire. The Chariot card is overcoming obstacles in order to achieve what you set out to. But there is a directional gauge here. It does mean, I mean, this card literally means triumph or victory. It means also motivation, sudden high energy after a period of a bit of a lull. But it may need some sort of decision point. You may have to make a decision that you've been putting off for a while, but you will get straight to it in April. I feel like everything starts moving in the right direction. The Chariot card is all about success, bravery, courage, and confidence. And they're just indicating here, as long as you've got confidence, and believe in yourself, you will navigate yourself to the right place, because the Chariot is all about movement or taking action. Also, I mean, it really connects to your 9th and 3rd house of travel. So some of you may actually be taking short trips out of town, or planning some sort of vacation for yourself and get moving. I do feel like some of you may also be thinking about taking a road trip or buying a car or investing in a car in some way, maybe even just renting one to actually take this road trip. And I feel like you're seeking the sun, good times, pleasure, that kind of energy. Now, the heart of the matter, because this is your Celtic cross, the heart of the matter is the King of Wands. Now, this is you being an influencer. Spirit's indicating that in April in particular, you are influencing your circumstances. And starting with a really positive mindset, it's like that's half the battle. Okay, that's half the battle. So I feel you're looking forward to the future with regards to success, contentment. You're in pursuit of your happiness, okay? And I feel like you're being your wonderful, authentic self, allowing yourself to shine and peacock yourself, okay? The King of Wands indicates you deserve the best of the best, because you are working hard for it. This is a card also of like spontaneity, or using your initiative to get something done, getting that motivation, that drive. So whilst this card is connected to Aries energy, I feel like you get that real boost of that new moon in Aries on the 1st of April, where suddenly you've got energy, high energy to accomplish your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and you're really attractive. The King and Queen of Wands are attractive energies, influencer energies. So I feel like you are in the right position. You're starting off in the right mindset. Now let's see what the challenges are for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Just to let you know, the first deck here, the second deck I was using was the White Witch Tarot by Maya de Aust. And now I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot as well. Okay, I'm only reading the uprights in this deck, apart from the challenge positions, just so you're aware. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? The challenge is the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, the challenge is love, okay? Especially since we're moving into new beginnings. You may feel like, you're ready for love, and you feel, you've been disappointed that perhaps love has not come your way recently. We will clarify it a little bit in a moment. But it could also be, you've been a little bit disappointed recently. You're overcoming some sort of disappointment, and there is an offer to do something that you love doing coming on in here. And it's because your thoughts are becoming things. Look at this. This is incredible. But yeah, we've got an 8 and a 9 of Swords crossing you here. What's below you and the 9 of Swords above you. So there's been some sort of anxiety, something that you've been perhaps having sleepless nights about, because they were indicating that you were disconnected from yourself, or you were feeling like you couldn't sleep. Perhaps there's something worrying you. In the near future, we got the 2 of Wands again. So they're showing me that something that you're waiting for, you may be worried that it's not going to happen, or you're struggling with it there. Advice to self is the High Priestess. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? We got the 10 of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Hope and fear is the Sun. I mean, it's interesting that you're getting similar cards to your overall faded energy. We've also got the 8 of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like this is, oh, they want one more, so that's interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. We got the Two of Swords. There's a decision. Okay, I understand why they wanted the last card there. So they're indicating that this is going to turn out perfectly for you, however you're wanting it to turn out. But there is a decision that needs to be made. So let's start from the beginning. You're influencing your circumstances. I feel like you're in a really good position to change something, or perhaps you've got your eye on some sort of high-level position, creative endeavor, for example. Perhaps you're trying to create something. I feel like you're using your experience in some way to enhance your leadership skills, or you're stepping into a role or a position that you can be a leader. Because I feel like you're a natural born leader. That's what I feel, Leo. And what's crossing you is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you have a lot to offer, my beautiful Leo, and I feel sometimes you feel unappreciated. I feel like people don't see all the effort that you put into things. They just see you as someone who just wants... Now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, okay? You know when people are really successful and, for example, they may be in the public eye, or they may be someone who does really well at their job, etc., etc. They stand out from the crowd. And they can't help it because they're just doing them. They're being their authentic self. They're giving themselves permission to be successful. Some people look at those people like, oh, you're a show-off, or oh, you want attention, okay? That's not it at all. What I'm getting here is that something, people don't see the amount of effort, the amount of hard work that you put into situations, not just friendships and love relationships. If you're single at the moment, I mean, I do feel like there is love coming on in, but I feel you put your all into everything that you sort of gravitate towards, whether it's career, friendships, love, all of those things. And people don't see the amount of effort that you offer them, okay? So sometimes you may feel a little bit unappreciated. Now, with the Ace of Cups, this is a really important card as a challenge, because when you got an Ace of Cups as a challenge, it can mean that you are waiting for an opportunity, or you feel emotionally that you're trying to align yourself with something like a dream or a goal, or you're hoping for some sort of proposal. When we take love out of the situation, because the Ace of Cups can be an offer of love, but when we take it down at grassroots, this is about you recognizing that you are a brilliant shining light, and that there is a lot of possibilities available to you to be happy, okay? This is about you bringing optimism, which also brings your dreams into being, okay? This is about you informing yourself and your guides, and allowing yourself to dream and dare to dream and illuminate even the darkest of spaces. So if you've been going through a real tough period in your life, my beautiful Leo, you may have been swinging. You may have felt like moments of hope and then moments of being disappointed, so or being let down. I almost feel like you're trying to laser-like focus on your career goals and on your dreams and things like that, and try not to think about what if I fail. I feel like you're trying to just like be really positive. Now, for some of you, there's definitely love coming on in. So if you are looking for love, I do feel like you have felt a little bit let down in love, and you felt like there's no opportunities. But all of a sudden, there's going to be someone who's really attracted to you, someone who is very, very passionate. I feel like this person could be very earthy in their energy as well. They've got a little bit of fire in their chart, but I feel they're very grounded, very loyal, someone who's very stable, not boring. Just to make sure you are aware, whenever I say stable, some people go, especially some of my friends, go, oh, there's a very stable person coming towards you, and they're like, oh, does that mean they're a bit dull? No, not at all, okay? Also, I feel like this is about you recognizing what you have to offer, not just in terms of career, but in terms of relationships. You bring it all, okay? You are a gift to people in your world, and that's not an egotistical thing to say, but I feel like you're recognizing that actually you're brimming with potential, okay? Also, I feel like there is something that has been robbing your mind of peace. It will actually dissipate. It will become easier for you, okay? Because what is below you, we've got the Eight of Swords. So they're indicating they want you to see something from a new direction, because right now you are either in denial about something or resisting something, because there's some sort of decision that you have to make here that maybe you don't want to make right now. or you've put it off for a while. And when we get an Eight of Swords, that is about a self-imposed restriction, okay? Or you're isolating yourself. Perhaps some of you have decided to go off-grid in order to really focus on a goal or a dream, and now you're feeling a little bit like completely isolated. And the Eight of Swords can also be, you know, you perceive threat or danger where there is none, because it's almost like you're catastrophizing. Because if you feel like you think about the worst case scenario, then maybe when it turns out better than you expected, you'll be like, phew, at least that one didn't turn out. It's almost like you're preparing yourself for the worst, but you're getting the best. Okay, remember with catastrophizing, sometimes we actually prophesize. So just be a little bit aware of that. Deep down, you know, this card, especially in the deep down condition, it can be about fear or feeling trapped or feeling a difficulty that you've been going through that's kept you, and it's almost like kept you at limitations. It's kept you limited or kept you stuck in a position. But I feel like there's an offer coming in. I mean, you've got two aces here. Two aces. So I feel like there is a desire to create something new in your world or gain some sort of new energy. And I feel like you're in the flow. I mean, this could be a new project that comes on in, or a new job that comes on in that really excites your attention, but it feels a little bit nerve-wracking because it's something really exciting, but also something different. The Ace of Wands is passion, joie de vivre, it's power, it's, you know, it's about that creative initiative. So I feel some of you, especially towards the end of April, will have some exciting ideas that are actually really brilliant and original. And I feel this is about your vision, carrying your vision to term. This is a transformational card. So it is about you having unlimited potential to transform your circumstances. But deep down, you know, you may feel a little bit stuck in a rut. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that because they're showing me that you're leaving this kind of energy behind. Thank you so much for it, guys, great angels. Justice, yeah. You're seeing the truth of the situation. I feel like the truth is setting you free from fear, and I feel like you're gaining a little bit more of a balanced perspective on this situation. Also, if some of you have been going through any legalities recently and it's made you feel a little bit worried and a little bit stuck, I feel like it comes to an end in April, and it's a bit of a win-win situation for you. It goes your way. I feel like it is a fair outcome. I'm just going to go one more. Thank you so much. We got the Queen of Wands and we got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, they're really indicating here that there is an offer coming on in because you deserve it. So for example, the Queen of Wands is your card. And the Queen of Wands, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. This is about confidence. This is about drive, motivation. This is about you coming back to your feisty self. Okay, this is also about you finding your motivation again, your energy to achieve and be ambitious and you know, get what you truly set out to get in your world. Also, for some of you, if you've been disappointed in love, for example, I feel like you're overcoming those fears. Some of them may arise briefly where you think, what if it goes the same way as before? I do feel like some of you are meeting somebody new that there's an attraction to that will lead to love. And I feel this is something that is fated. It is good karma coming your way. Don't overthink it, is what they're giving me. But the main energy I get from this is there is a lucky break or something, a divinely guided opportunity given by the universe where you can express your brilliant self, and you find that energy to achieve what is right for you. Okay, I feel like you're leaving low confidence or low self-esteem in the past, and I feel you're inspired. I just get this energy of you being inspired to change your home space in some way, to create a different energy flow. So some of you may be like doing DIY and things like that to create a sanctuary. Now the Nine of Swords, I'm going to pull a card on this. The Nine of Swords is about some sort of anxiety or anguish. Perhaps you're thinking of the worst, and yet, you know, I feel like you're going to get the best over here. But there's something here that you may be overthinking or is keeping you having a sleepless night over. I get an energy of bewilderment, like why? So let me just, it's like a worry, and it's giving me this why question. So let me just clarify that. Can you please clarify that Nine of Swords? What are my beautiful Leos dealing with? The Four, holding on to something, the Four of Pentacles. okay? Holding on to something that perhaps you should let go of. Whoa, okay. We've got an Ace of Coins. They're indicating there's something better. If you feel like you lost out on something, they're indicating that that's a triple ace in your reading. That's like major. That does not happen often. Ace of Pentacles indicates that there is some offer coming on in here for you. It could be a financial offer, but I feel like it's almost like Ace of Cups, you're getting something that vibes with your heart. Ace of Pentacles, financially, there is going to be reward in April for you. And also Ace of Wands is like passion starts again. It's like your excitement for life or your temperament changes where you're enthusiastic and spontaneous. I'm going to go one more. So for example, some of you may be, yeah, we've got the World cards. You're entering a new cycle. Some of you may be leaving a job or a workspace, or you may be traveling further afield or relocating, and it's keeping you worried. Maybe you're like, I hope I'm doing the right thing. But the Ace of Pentacles indicates that this is divinely guided. This is something that is divine timing. There's an offer coming on in here for you, like either a new job or new investment. If you're looking for work, for example, or a new job, there's new income coming on in. Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe of financial opportunity, or your fortune is changing. The Ace of Pentacles is always about gain and about the start of something. So I feel like you're going to be acquiring something, but they're indicating let go of the fear because there is much better on its way for you. The World card indicates some sort of success, abundance, you coming full circle. The world is about you being in the right place at the right time, at the right moment to receive opportunity, whether it's love or career or friendship. It means that you are on the right track and you're aligning yourself with everything that you set out to do, as long as you detach yourself from the outcome. It's almost like if you keep worrying about the outcome, then things will not show up the way that you're hoping for, because you're injecting a lot of worry and anxiety. And I know it's easier said than done, my beautiful Leo, but they're indicating you're on the right track. Okay, there is a victory. Like, that is literally a victory wreath in that World card. So they're saying let go of the worry, let go of the fear. It's like feel the fear and do it anyway, whatever this is. I mean, some of you are wanting to relocate to another country with the World card, or you're thinking about it, you're contemplating it. But the world, I mean, typically at grassroots, the world is an accomplishment of a goal, and there is financial reward attached to it in some way, okay? So I really feel like your hard work is paying off. The Two of Wands indicates, yes, there is a wait. But during this wait, I mean, this is in the near future, there's a slight wait. So during this, they're indicating you're mapping your progress, you're trusting in the unknown, and you're envisaging something new. And it takes time to do something new. So you have to go through the motions in order to do that. Now, as I'm touching this card, they keep giving me the beat of a drum. So I feel like you are either being a nonconformist, or you're doing something where you're not people pleasing. You're actually marching to the beat of your own drum. There's independence here, and I feel like you're finding your rhythm. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. That's what they're giving me. You're finding your rhythm. Okay, so that Two of Wands indicates you're expecting. You're expecting the world, and as you could see, the world came up there. Where are we? So the world represents the goal. Okay, you got the World card there. That figure has got the world in their hands. So I feel like you're expecting the world and you're going to get the world, okay? Because you're getting what you expect. But there's a slight wait. And I know everyone says, how long is the wait, Bubba? Well, this is in the near future position. So I feel like this is about you sort of looking at where you've been, where you are right now, and where you are yet to go, the next step. Especially since we have that ninth house involved for you, which is about you being really philosophical about where you're at in your career, where you're at in love, where you're at in your friendships, and taking the next step and finding your place in the world. Okay, now your advice to yourself is the High Priestess. So I feel like this is about you connecting to your higher wisdom, to your knowledge, but I feel there's some sort of good news here that you're going to be keeping to yourself. I feel like you're keeping something to yourself. I'm going to pull a card and see what that is. The High Priestess is about trusting that you have access to your higher wisdom and know that you can make the right decisions, that you're growing. There's a lot of personal growth in this month, and that it's just an energy of they just said to me these words: mysteries will be revealed to you. That's very like cloak and dagger stuff. Mysteries will be revealed to you. And especially since you've got this card, which is, and I'm getting true chills here because that really aligns with this card. Magic secrets to me now show. Mysteries will be revealed to you. So, you know, I rarely get like a mystical kind of month, but I feel like things like just show up in your world. It's almost like, it's not coincidence. It's almost like there's random things that occur in your month that show you you're on the right path. Let me just pull a quick card for that for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? The Sun card in the reverse. The two of Wands in reverse again. So they're indicating the weight, okay? Sometimes during the wait, you lose track of the vision, or you feel a little bit disconnected and feel like it's not going to show up. They really want you to connect to your higher wisdom, to know. This is to know that things will work out in your favor. Also, I feel like the things you've been waiting for will show up. They will reveal themselves to you, okay? So weird that well, not weird, Spirit gives you the exact cards you're meant to see. The Queen of Cups. So this is about holding true to the vision. The Queen of Cups is being compassionate with yourself, but keeping your eye on the prize, okay? The Queen of Cups is someone who is sensitive, someone who is affectionate, someone who's understanding, and it's almost like you're trying to understand the weight, or you're trying to understand that luck and things like that are not logical. So I feel like there's going to be some things in your world where something you've been waiting for just pops up. Also, if you're looking for love, for example, I feel like there is an opportunity to connect with somebody that actually is a healer, someone who has a lot of, I feel like they're quite spiritual, okay? I feel like there's a lot of love and a lot of passion between you. It's almost like water and fire create steam. It's very steamy, this connection. So I feel like there is longevity in that connection, but I feel like it'll go at a pace. It'll go at, a level pace, as it were. That's because of that Libran influence where things are paced and balanced out. So I feel like they're saying don't rush into anything, okay? Also, I feel like some of you are really drawn, I mean, a lot of you, of course, are drawn to things like tarot and spirituality, but I feel like some of you actually connect to your own way of doing it. I feel like some of you are mystics, some of you are psychic, and you'll have a lot of psychic flashes, or you'll be using tarot to guide you. There's some sort of question here, which we will clarify in a moment, but I feel this heavy energy, especially with the Ten of Wands there. This is the external circumstances. So, as I said, at the beginning of this reading, I said April collectively is going to be a difficult month because there's a lot of like heavy energy, and this is the external circumstances. So a lot of people will be doing heavy lifting, but you, my beautiful Leo, I feel like you're nearly at a finish point. Okay, as you can see, this figure is like carrying all that those heavy wands, but he's nearly home. So I feel like you're about to set down the heavy load. You're about to accomplish something and have a rest. So I feel like although people see the Ten of Wands as being something that is negative, it can mean that you've got the strength to go the distance. You are gathering momentum. You're not afraid of hard work to get the job done, and you will get it done. You will be setting down your burdens soon. Just don't overload yourself. Make sure you get enough rest, because you may burn yourself out or feel fatigue. Now, the hope and the fear is the same, the Sun card. So the hope is to accomplish what you set out to do. There's a lot of positive energy, a lot of success. This is a really positive month for you, my beautiful Leo. And I feel, you're getting some sort of movement forward on something that you've been waiting for a while, because your outcome cards, the Chariot card and the Eight of Wands, they both signify movement or some sort of action that propels you forward. So the Sun card indicates you accomplish what you set out to do. There is glory here for you. They're giving me, wow, they're giving me a song. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So this song, I know it's a really famous one, and again, I always say this, I know it's really famous, but I don't know who sings it. I want to say it's like something like Bruce Springsteen or something like that, but I'm not sure. But they're giving me, is it Glory Days? It goes glory, and I can't tell if it's glory days or nights, but I think it's glory days. I mean, that's obviously come through and spun off the back of me saying the word glory. So I feel like I'm tuning into a radio station actually, rather than being given a song. So either you're listening to the radio and that song is playing on the radio right now as you're listening to this reading. I mean, I want to look it up because I may be wrong. Glory something. And I think it's Bruce Springsteen, but I'm not really sure. But they're just giving me a sharp burst of that. So maybe you just heard that song, or you will hear that song after on the radio after listening to this reading. The fear here is the wait. How long, the delay, how long do you have to wait to accomplish what you set out to do? Also, I feel the Sun card can be, you know, signifying low energy, or you feel a loss of drive, or you feel defeat in some way. But that's a fear that you have. I feel you're going to get that boost of energy to carry you through the month to get what you need done. Okay. Now they're also showing me pictures, well, an image of mushrooms. Whenever they do that, it tends to mean, you know, good things. It could be like opportunities growing in the dark, or there's still growth during dark periods. So if you've been going through a difficult period, you've been going through a lot of personal growth, and I feel like this is something that will lead you to success. So I feel like if you've been going through a real test of faith in your career, I feel like you're going to see amplification of evidence that you're on the right track and that there is opportunity coming. I feel like it's like opportunity to the left of you, opportunity to the right. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity, but it's coming from your manifestations. It's coming from your influence, your positive sort of energy. You're drawing it towards you like a magnet. Now we've got the 8 of Wands here, which is about movement forward and good news. I feel like there's some major change happening at the end of April for you, which is really quick. And whether it is you relocating, or whether it is you, you know, if you've put yourself out like resumes and things like that out online, I feel like there's some really good news coming towards you. Now, also, I feel for those of you who are single, I do feel like you will be messaging someone new, and it's quick fire messages. The messages are quite quick, but when you actually involve a physical relationship with this person, it's going to be at a nice pace where you get to know this person, build a solid foundation with this person that will build a long-lasting connection, okay? I see you meeting this person and having a long-term relationship with this person, where I see perhaps you move in with each other, okay? That's what I'm feeling, because we've also got the Queen of Wands energy, which is a nesting energy, okay? But for those of you who are already with somebody, for example, in a relationship, I feel like you and this person may enhance your living quarters, or you may decide to move in with each other in some way. This person may invite you to move in with them, and you may be undecided because you like your independence. So please take it as it resonates, but I feel like you make the right decision for you. There's real transformation at the end of April here for you. And they're showing me it's connected to your dreams, because they're showing me the water. They're highlighting the water for me, which means you're going places, okay? Something that you are really excited to achieve, you're going places. And I feel like, I mean, this new opportunity could involve travel as well. So perhaps overseas travel. There's something really exciting coming your way, and I feel like it is news that you receive. So perhaps maybe you've put yourself into some sort of competition and you find out that you've won, or something like that. It's really good news. Now we finally got a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who works really hard, has a plan, is practical about it, and keeps working to achieve their goals, and is financially recompensed for it. Your commitment and your drive is the thing that is going to see you successful. I feel like you're overcoming any challenges, and you're doing what you need to do to overcome those challenges. The Queen of Earth is someone who is abundant, who conserves their energy, only gives their energy to the things that mean something to them, and doesn't waste their time on frivolous things. This is also about, you attracting wealth and comfort into your world. Some of you, as I said, this card is about domesticity. Some of you are going to be focusing on your home life and creating a serene place for you to grow, both body, mind, and soul. I feel like it's a very comfortable month for you. There's a lot of sort of opportunities sort of turning up out of the blue that are going to make you very, very happy and make you see that there was nothing to worry about, okay? Because I feel like there's something here that you're really anxious about. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there, because of course my words won't make you feel any lighter about the situation, but they're indicating things are headed in the right direction. Excuse me. Also with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about multiplying your money. As you can see, we've got a rabbit right there. Financially, there's going to be a multiplication of your money, and I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are coming towards you. Also, I feel like you put yourself in alignment with people who are willing to help you or willing to give you information to help you change your circumstances. So I would look out for a benefactor or someone who gives really good information or news. I feel like you keep this to yourself, okay? Now, also we've got the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is a stalemate energy or a considering options energy. So I feel Spirit are indicating take a break, consider your options, and the answer will, the perfect answer will be within you, and you will find out what you need to hear. I feel like this news, I'm going to pull a quick card on it, but I feel like this news makes you really rethink your plans, okay? I feel like it is really good news, but it gives you another option to think about, and then you start to overthink things. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this Two of Swords for my beautiful Leo? Ten of Pentacles. It brings more money. This is a really great financial opportunity, and I feel like you're engaging your heart as well, but I feel this is an offer coming on in that will, help both you and your family. And this is like, when you get a Ten of Pentacles, this is also about happy families, or maybe even deciding whether you should work for the family business or work with a family member. So I feel your knowledge will actually help you create the wealth that you deserve. And I feel there's a lot of material affluence headed your way. Also, the Ten of Pentacles indicates you're a master at your craft. You're really good at what you do. You deserve the best, okay? Ten of Pentacles can also connect to like some sort of contract that is long-term. The World is success. You're getting what you've been waiting for, because as you can see, this figure is waiting, but they're expecting the world. This is what they're like, this is what I want, okay? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to show up. And they're indicating that this is what you're going to accomplish. So more money, some sort of new cycle that you're stepping into. This is a completion. Now, some of you may be completing on your first home, and you've saved money and you're going to complete on that new home, and it's like a relief. There's a fulfillment here. This is accomplishment, and it's it's attached to Ten of Pentacles. So I feel financially a really great month. I feel like there's going to be a lot of peace towards the end of the month, but you may weigh up your options in some area in the middle of the month, and it may cause you a little bit of anxiety, okay? For those of you who are looking for love, I feel like you're entering a new cycle where you meet people who are on the same page as you, who want to invest in a future, who want to get married, who want to settle down, not these wishy-washy characters who will like leave you disappointed or wondering where you stand, or leave you a little bit jaded with love. I feel like you're entering a new cycle where there's more commitment, there's more dedication, not just to your career, but to love and to friendships. And I feel it's almost like, it's like spring has sprung, and there's like this new energy, and I feel it's a very, very positive outcome for you for April, okay? I'm just going to pull a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, wow. So we have the Eiffel Tower. Now, whenever I get the Eiffel Tower, it doesn't always mean that someone's going to France or to Paris or things like that. It can mean that there's travel abroad. So especially since we got the World card popping up a couple of times and the Chariot, I feel like there's definitely some sort of trip or some sort of vacation, or thinking about moving in some way, relocation. The Tower can also be like a surprise, because it doesn't have to be the Eiffel Tower. It looks like it can be a tower that is, it can be a surprise opportunity, gets you out of that sitting on the fence energy where it nudges you in the right direction. So the Tower is not to be feared. It is basically a point of epiphany or a new way of doing something. It's like a sudden upheaval that can bring a paradigm shift, because like, as I said, collectively, I feel for April and June, there's something about April and June that there is a very destructive energy about it, okay? And I feel this transforms things for the positive. It's almost like keep your eyes wide open, but don't catastrophize, because I feel like what you're trying to achieve, you receive. And they want this, on the Nine of Swords, okay? Okay, so I feel like you're worrying about the worst, and yet the best is yet to come. And we have also a fairy godmother. So I feel like you're getting a wish come true. Something is being granted to you, something you've been wishing for a while. So I really feel like the stars are aligning to bring you something. Also, they're indicating, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, you know, was like a little fairy. So either some of you have just watched Peter Pan, or you're going to see an advert for Peter Pan or something like that. I'm not really sure. Peter Pan is about feeling youthful and things like that. So they're indicating Tinkerbell for this. Maybe that's a nickname for you, or maybe it's the nickname of your pet, or maybe it's a handle on YouTube or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It may not resonate for everyone. They want me to put this trinket on the sun card. The way that they said it was put it on the brightest card, the sun. So I feel like this is you accomplishing what you set out to do. To get 2 sun cards, to get the world card a couple of times, to get 3 aces, this is a very positive month for you. So looking forward to a brighter future, my beautiful Leo. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I'm running another free competition for 1 lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. All you have to do is put in the comments box below, I have an attitude of gratitude. I have an attitude of gratitude, okay? Because my guides want you to recognize that the more grateful we are for the things that we already have, the more we attract into our world, okay? So think of the things that you are grateful for. Just a couple of things in your mind so you get into that energy of feeling like thankful and things like that, and just put that sentence in the comments box below, and I'll go through all the comments, and I'll gravitate towards 1 lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner on that date. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Leo. Love and light.